beautiful day. Got the day off today. Woohoo! What's up, y'all? This is Marshall of marshmakesart.com and donkeydrawprojects.com, and today is day 89 of 100 days of making comics. And it's been a while, I know, but life got busy. We've had company for now it's gonna be about 2 weeks, a little more, different company coming and stuff, which is really cool, but makes it hard to get videos out and stuff. I have been working on my comic though, so gotta keep up with that, right? So all the days are still going and everything. So today I took the day off from work. I actually had to go in and do one delivery real quick, but basically worked 2 hours and then came home, and now we're gonna go out. My wife has her friend Sarah here, so we're gonna go out to an area where we like to go and hang out, and it's kind of a cultural place with all these like shops and stuff, and it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna do some vlogging probably there, but also I figured I'd show you some of the stuff I've been working on. It's been kind of, just literally fitting in the half an hour every day, but it's been mostly character development stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to get into this page and stuff a little more soon. So yeah, still excited about the comic, still working hard, doing a lot of learning, and yeah, that's about it. So check it out. I'm just going to show you a few things. So one thing I wanted to show you is, and I guess there's a little bit of mess over there, but there's this like thing I found at I don't know if you guys have Five Below. It's like the store, everything's $5 or less. And so they have actually a lot of phone accessories that sometimes are, really so cheap that, it's not worth it. But this was pretty cool. It's like this little overhead thing, and it's pretty tall. It's like a good, I don't know, 3 feet tall, maybe 4 feet. So I can just kind of sit there and have like a real good over the shoulder view of me doing stuff like kind of wherever I want to go. And it kind of and I can get like right over the top and stuff, so that'll be really cool. Just another, I think it's good to have a lot of different options for videoing. I also got this guy that I use. It's a cheap version. Like, I think there's a more expensive version of this style, but I use that and stuff. And you've seen the overhead video I've done. And so I'm going to show you too this page that I kind of jumped the gun. I don't really need to, like, I probably didn't need to actually start this page yet, but I just felt like putting ink on Bristol. So I did. And all I did was kind of measure the panels out for this. This will be the first page of Attack of the Lizard Brain. And there's going to be like a blurb at the top. Actually very similar to the first page of Kevin Cross, who started his Monkey Mod comic. I'm not trying to copy him at all, but when I was looking into horror stories, like old horror comics and stuff, I saw some cool things that they did, and one of the things was they had like this, and now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't have done a circle, because that would maybe be a little bit different and do something different, but I'm gonna put a different character in here. But there was one, I forget the title of the book that they did it, but there was like a little witch or whatever in here, and it was like she was introducing the story with like a little blurb and then the title or whatever. So I'm gonna do something similar to that. I was just looking for little things that would make it look like somewhat like an old, horror comic or something. And then I just drew these two panels. And I didn't want to get too much further, even with this border, because I don't know where the words are going to intersect yet. I'm going to hand letter. Pretty sure I'm going to hand letter this part. Why not? It's fun, you know. I know it might look a little better with Photoshop or something, but you know, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go for the hand lettering with that. Not for the words, the actual like words that come in the comic. And then, you know, I didn't really draw much in the panels yet. I'm not gonna ink everything until I get the, you know, everything fully actually drawn. But I felt like I could at least throw some ink panels there. And so it's pretty simple. There's 4 panels, a long panel here, like an establishing shot, and then it's going to go into the story a little bit, and then here again, 3 beats, and then here it'll lead into the next page. So yeah, that's about it so far. Let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, I grabbed all my Paper Girls issues. I have 1 through 5 here, just because, you know, this is around the age range, I think these girls might be in high school. My kids are, I think, in middle school, but you know, I was just looking at it for reference because I do have a lot of kids in this story and in other stories of the 12 Stories comic book. So yeah, plus I just love the art. It's really cool. You guys should check it out. I actually haven't finished reading them, but you know, I definitely want to. Alright, so that's that. Let's see, what else is there? This is my pen box. It's getting a little crowded. I think I'm going to eliminate some of these utensils because I don't need all of them. I don't know, that's kind of boring, but that's something I've been thinking about. Got my tablet out. I don't know, I'm probably not going to mess with that right now, but I did do a pretty cool drawing. I do like drawing on the tablet, but I'm not like as quick with it, so like I don't know if I'll ever use that as a primary tool to make comics or not, but we'll see. I don't know. I really love how Mike Emmerich does his work with the tablet, and if I could get somewhere near a level like that, then sure, I would certainly consider doing that, you know, comics like that. But here is what I call like my research and development. I even wrote it on here, like research and development for 12 stories. I've actually gotten close to filling this thing. I'm definitely gonna be expanding into more sketchbooks, but let's see, get to some of the more recent stuff that I've been working on. Usually when I work on my comic, you can see I'm trying to work out like how to draw a little girl, different proportions and stuff. Usually when I'm working on my comic these days, it's just me opening the sketchbook and just working out characters and stuff. You guys might have seen some of this stuff I've posted here and there. This is actually for Sophia the Conqueror, just playing around with stuff. This isn't really what I'm working on now. Here's a little bit. This is where I showed you guys I broke down the whole story into 7 pages. And then I finally was able to create the 4 Eyes monster. Here's one try that I didn't like, another one where I was trying to do something. And I had this one I had the hardest time so far creating as far as the monsters go that I have to create. Me working out little girl proportions again. And then here's where I did the thumbnails for the first page that I was just showing you. And see, I kind of like this without the blurb, but then I saw the idea of doing the blurb at the top. I was like, I really think that would be fun. So the building doesn't look as immense, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm going with the blurb thing. This is me. I was trying to work out designs for the main character, Tyler, and then I ended up designing some of the other characters in like a preliminary stage. Oh, wrong way. I put a page for thumbnails for each page, but I haven't, done the thumbnails yet. Here's all the other pages, but I worked out kind of how, just a quick thing of how many panels it's going to take to tell that portion of the story that, And then here I was trying to do, there's a lot of things in the SVS tutorials that I've been looking into that talk about, doing the silhouettes and just designing characters and stuff. So I was trying to do it in an analog way. They do it digital. It's kind of awkward in the analog way. I wish there was a better way. I guess I could use like some kind of transparent paper or something to do it, but I also need maybe a better marker. I don't know. So anyways, that was me trying to work out the bully character through silhouette. I don't know if I'm super comfortable with that approach yet. I almost don't get it, sort of, even though I've watched a lot of things that talk about it. I don't know. It's a little weird to me. So here's me. This was kind of my final version of the main character, Tyler. A scribbly version, but the final, like, this is kind of what he's gonna look like. I like it, and I really like this kind of wide leg thing. It's kind of a cool stylized thing, but I don't know, like, am I going too stylized? I don't usually draw characters like that, but now I ended up making like all the characters like that, which you'll see in the next thing. I don't know if I'll still do that or not. I think it looks cool for this. Also, I've been drawing it from like the front, so it's like flat, and then when I try to turn it to a 3/4 view, it's like, oh, now maybe it doesn't work as like a three-dimensional character. I'm gonna have to show him from more views than just straight face front, of course. I don't know. So we'll see. Here's a little bit more fleshed out what he looks like, I guess. And then this is what I'm working out for kind of his brother, but this guy looks a little too old. His brother's only like a year or two older than him. This is him with like a different emotion. I was trying to do little different emotions. More me trying to figure out how his brother looks, and maybe some other friends and stuff. Maggie is another character that's going to be on the first page, so I was trying to design her. Tyler's friend. I'm still not sure. You can see I'm doing all these kind of bow-legged things with everybody, though. I don't know if that works. But here's his brother again, Randall. This is another kid in the comic. He's going to be kind of like a geeky, nerdy type kid. Yeah, so these are some other characters that are pretty close to finalized. I mean, I know these are really scribbly. I'll be working on them some more, but like, that's like final enough for me usually to go with. Sometimes, I don't know. Here's me trying to draw Tyler in a more 3/4 view type of thing. Maybe not so successfully, but it looks weird now because before it looked flat and stylized, and then here it's like three-dimensional and more realistic just because it's three-dimensional. So I'm not sure how to approach that exactly. So I don't know, I'll just keep drawing until I figure it out, I guess. But like I said, I kind of jumped the gun doing the page thing. I had to develop at least the characters that are going to be on this first page first, and the building I still haven't 100% developed. This is one idea for the building. I think it's kind of going to be like this, but I haven't worked it out 100%. So still got to work on that. And that, I guess, is about it. Yeah, that's as far as I went. Doesn't seem like a lot for like 8 days, It's been about 8 or 9 days since I last posted, but I don't know. I could literally only work 30 minutes, and a lot of times I was like starting to fall asleep while I was trying to work, so I did my best, and I feel I did do like that some digital stuff too, and I showed the pictures of that. Um, so yeah, I don't know. We're working on it slowly but surely, taking off a little bite here and there. I think I will be able to get to the page soon and get that like actually do the first page. Um, Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't know. So what am I gonna do today? I haven't done my art today, my stuff today. So um, to be honest, I'm not sure yet. um, there's so much to do, like with the concept design. It takes a long time. And I'm not even going as in depth as other people might. Like, I'm really inspired by Mike Emmerich. He's like in the same stage I am with his book, and it's really cool seeing him go through the process, and especially since he has like more experience in kind of a more professional manner of doing these kind of things. So uh, I don't know. It's really inspiring watching him and watch it, but at the same time, it's a little like overwhelming because I'm like, I I'm not there yet. My concept design stage and everything stage pales in comparison. I'm still kind of flying by the seat of my pants, and I guess you are at every stage to a certain degree. Um, but I consider myself kind of a novice, maybe closer to amateur. Um, with a lot of this stuff, but that's all right. I'm chipping away at it. I'm cool with that. Just wish I had more time to work on stuff. Hopefully I will soon have a little more time. Just things have been busy. The summer ends up getting busy. People want to do things and stuff, which is cool. I like to get out, and that's a big part of making this stuff too, is going out, having experiences, and then you have stuff to write about, draw, all that stuff. So today I'm going to do a little vlogging of where we go and everything, and probably be doing some Snapchats and stuff, and showing you guys around. So I'm going to upload these to the computer now, and then I will probably work on some art while the girls get ready, and then we will get going. So yeah, check it out. Also, it's kind of cool. My friend, when I was at my last drink and draw or whatever, hooked me up with this. It's just a regular Bic, mechanical pencil, but she put blue line lead in it, and she's like, "Here, have it." And I'm like, "Really? You rock!" Because I never used the stuff with the blue line lead. I really enjoy it. I like that it's a really nice fine tip. Um, the only thing I don't like about it is that the tip breaks easily. So that's a little bit rough, but and then my buddy Mike also hooked me up with some extra lead, so I don't know, I'm gonna keep trying to use it and stuff. Pretty cool. All right, so it's perspective time. So I decided to work on this building, And also, great. Also, I found a way, excuse me, to make my thing a little different than like Kevin Cross, like I was saying. I was gonna have this circle, be there, but I was gonna turn like these lines and stuff into like clouds because it's supposed to be kind of a gloomy day. This whole story takes place in, kind of like one, I don't know, 8 hour period, sort of gloomy day. So I'm gonna make this kind of line right here kind of turn into, maybe I'll just take all this little line part out and just make it all clouds, and then have like one small line of like blurb right there, and then all of this will be maybe cloudy letters or something foreboding attack of the lizard brain. So we'll see. So that's kind of a cool thing, and I even kind of indicated some clouds there just so as a note. So I went in, was trying to do the perspective, got my like kind of vanishing point, did like a center line, which doesn't seem actually centered by the time it gets down here. I don't know how I messed that up, but I don't know. But I'm gonna have sets of 3 windows here, like 1, 2, 3, and it has to obviously be 12 stories, including the bottom floor is one of the stories. So how do I make sure it measures correctly? Because each window level size is going to be a different size, So now I'm not quite sure how to work this out perspective wise. I have to make sure it turns into 12 actual floors or levels. So I mean, I'm not that great at math really, or good at all, and I don't know. I'm not sure how to end up dividing this up. So if anybody has any helpful hints, let me know. Because I'm just gonna stop it here, I guess, with this part of it, because I gotta figure that out first. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. America. I'm trying to draw brick buildings. Here's one.
And they are really great about shipping if you know what you want.
Hanging out with the girls in Northampton. Woohoo! I just realized I forgot to pay for parking. Hopefully my car's still there. Come with me, we'll find out. Oh good, it's still there. Woohoo! Always gotta hit up the art store when you're in Northampton. Series 7 Winsor Newton. The classic sable brushes for inking and more sable brushes. Took the day off work, but I'm always reminded of it. See all this? I sell all this stuff. Yum.
Oh, I didn't think.
Everybody else has some good food too.
I didn't ask. I always call Bobby when I want to show him something.
Everything's closed. We stayed too late.
It's okay.
That last video was a gallery that had designer toys and art and stuff that is closed now. I'm sad. It was like my favorite art gallery ever. It usually had like street art and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's still alive online though. You can check it out at this link.
You learn how to be an adult in the world, huh? And it's scary. But it's like,
If you don't know, now you know. That's Snapchat for you. Alrighty guys, it's the end of the day. We had a good day. We walked around Northampton for a while and hung out. It was fun. Sorry that all the vloggy stuff is like, you know, right in the middle. It's all stuff from Snapchat. And yeah, I don't know, it's hard to like do Snapchat and do like actual video too, so it is what it is. But we had fun, and I did some art today. I'll probably do some more art and stuff for the comic today. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. It's 100 Days of Making Comics episode, or day 89. Signing out. You know where to find me, marshmakesart.com. Marsh makes art everywhere on the internet. Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, Patreon, Pinterest, Twitter, all that fun stuff. So I hope you're having a great day, had a great day, and keep creating. Peace out.